First of all, Travis, thank you very much for doing this, and good luck to you this week. One, your thoughts on seeing the ring for the first time, and then two, I'm sorry, I'm live on the air. Two, the Black Lives Matter murals that were across the city. One of them was on the same block as the Operation Breakthrough. Your overall thoughts on the six murals that were painted? Have you had a chance to see any of them, and do you plan on seeing any of them this week?
I got to see one up close and personal this morning on my way into work. There's one just in North Kansas City, and it's a beautiful mural. I saw everybody out there, not only one supporting the movement, but doing something beautiful for the community. And it's awesome when you can get the community to come together, especially for a great cause, and or especially for change. And to answer your other question, the ring is beautiful, man. I can't thank the Hunt family enough for doing such a great job and making sure that every player's ring was unique to them, and making sure that it definitely represents unity amongst the team.
Let's go to Harold Kuntz. Go ahead, Harold.
Hey, Travis. First things first, getting that 50 grand you announced earlier for Operation Breakthrough for the Ignition Lab. Just how much does that mean to get that project started underway? And then also, you're going into a 16,000 seat stadium basically Thursday. Just your thoughts on the overall crowd experience and how you feel that's going to play out on Thursday night.
I'm just excited to get into Arrowhead and play in front of somebody, man. It's been a little quiet during practices. Usually we have everybody kind of bringing the energy out in St. Joe, so it's definitely been a different process leading up to week one. But everybody's pretty excited just to get out there, put the pads on, put the Chiefs jersey on that everybody knows so well, and just go out there and play for each other. And on top of that, 87 and running my foundation. The Ignition Lab that we're helping with Operation Breakthrough for the teams over at Operation Breakthrough. It's just exciting. And right now I'm actually teaming up with Pepsi for a T-shirt on my under my True Colors fashion brand. So my fashion brand, True Colors, TRU Colors with a K. We're teaming up with Pepsi to benefit 87 and running, which will then benefit the Ignition Lab. And we're selling T-shirts, greetings from True Colors. So definitely expect that soon on my social media.
Let's go to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Travis. I wanted to ask you about Clyde. You've seen him through all of camp. You've seen how he's sort of adjusted to the playbook. Just how eager are you to watch him Thursday? And just what do you think that experience is going to be like for him because of no preseason games?
Clyde has done an unbelievable job of coming in and just giving his effort, giving his concentration, giving everything you need as a rookie to succeed. And that's and he's got a great leadership in that room, not only with the players but Coach Dillon as well as obviously Coach Bieniemy overseeing his running backs. And it's just the first game is always going to be built up emotion, and then you're going to have the stage that we're going to be on being the first game of the year. So we're going to see how he reacts to being in the big moment early. But I think he's definitely been there before, playing a national championship. That'll get you ready for just about anything, I would assume. So we're excited for him, that's for sure.
Let's go to Sarin Petro. Go ahead, Sarin.
Travis, you've been here for the entire Andy Reid regime, and he's always talking about adding things to the offense, right? I know the concepts and the base of it stay the same, but you got 4 tight ends on the roster. How much, can you put a percentage on it for the fans? Like, how much of what we're going to see from you guys out there is quote unquote new stuff, right? It's something that you guys haven't done from year to year. How much does Andy Reid actually add to this offense?
It's tricky to say what's new and what's not new, because obviously it's no secret what Coach Reid does is he puts guys in different positions on the field to succeed, and maximizes their strengths, which is why he's such an unbelievable, offensive mind. And so you just try and lock in on what's new throughout the play and where you are and things like that, and you just roll with it, man. You have fun with it.
Let's go to Steve Walls. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, what's up, Trav? How you doing?
All right now, Steve.
Hey, over the course of last season, it seems like you guys are at your best when you're having fun. Do you feel like you guys are able to pick up where you left off last year, and do you feel like there'll be hiccups, or will that all be expected?
Well, I think it's a different approach to the first game, like I mentioned earlier. So it's going to be just a little bit of a different feel, but I do believe we got the leaders and the guys out here to make plays. to give that feeling of we're still the same team. We're just working harder and trying to do more. And you know what? A lot of guys are going to go out there with a lot of emotion. It's going to be a fun game. I can already tell just by how things are gearing up here in the office. But we're just going to have to keep our composure and just play for each other and do our thing. And I'm pretty sure you'll see the Kansas City Chiefs of last year.
All right, guys, we've got time for one more. Let's go to Herbie to close us out. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Travis, specific to the tight ends room, obviously Nick Keiser making the 53, pretty much like a Cinderella story, so to speak, coming from last year from the practice squad to what he is now. How much has he been in your ear this offseason, and how much do you think he benefited from a lot of your mentorship?
Well, we got an open dialogue in the tight end room. Everybody's there trying to pick the brain of each other. Like, what were you thinking on these sort of certain plays? And you know what? It's been awesome kind of growing as a group, because I'm still learning from a lot of what everybody else says. I'm nonstop trying to take in all the information I can. And Coach Melvin does an unbelievable job of kind of keeping control of the room in that regard. And we all are getting better, as you can see throughout training camp. Kaiser's gotten a lot better. We're going to get Dion back here if he's not already fully back. He's definitely out there working his tail off to get back out there. And then obviously Ricky's doing his thing, and he's one heck of an athlete out there on the football field, and definitely trying to utilize his talents as well.
Travis, we appreciate your time today. Thank you, sir.
All right, guys, have a good one.
You too.